Hey guys, this is my review for Good Boys. The movie actually does not release until August 16th. I got an email, I got an invite to be able to go see it early for free. I was gonna see the movie because I have the membership. I was not really wanting to see it, but when I got the invite, usually I'll go see a movie. And I'll tell you guys, every time I'm hesitant to see something and I see it, it ends up being worth it. That hasn't failed yet, but definitely Good Boys was way better than I expected. It was way better than the trailer showed it to be. But yeah, it doesn't come out till August 16th, so I got to see it like a whole month early, but it was great. The movie stars Jacob Tremblay. He's from Room, I think, with Brie Larson. Is that Brie Larson? Yes. He's from Before I Wake. Excuse me. The new Predator movie and Twilight Zone, Wonder. He's in a lot of stuff. The movie is directed by Gene Stupnitsky. If I'm saying that right, Stupnitsky. He was a producer on The Office. He wrote on Year One. He was a writer on this movie, and he directed it as well. And he directed two other things. Yep, he directed some episodes of The Office as well. But Good Boys itself is similar to Superbad and Sausage Party, which I never watched but it's similar to Superbad, Sausage Party, and Neighbors as well. It is, I want to say Seth Rogen had something to do with the movie. Let me confirm that. I don't know. But starring in the movie, we got as well, on top of Jacob Tremblay, we got Molly Gordon. Molly Gordon was in Ma. I liked her in Ma. I like her in this movie. We have Will Forte, Last Man on Earth. He's been in a lot of stuff lately. I love Will Forte. He was the dad in Booksmart as well. So he's the dad again in this movie for one of the kids, Max. We have Little Rel Howery, which is one of mine. He's an up and coming comedian. He had his own show on Fox and everything, but I think it might have got canceled. You know him from Get Out. I've been a fan of his for a while. I love Little Rel. I didn't know he was going to be in this movie, so I was very happy to see that he was in this movie. He plays the dad for one of the children as well. Retta, she plays the mom. Retta, that's her name, just Retta. I know of her. I think she's from Parks and Rec, and I think she also has another show that I saw on Netflix as well. There's another girl in here. Her name's Millie Davis. She plays Brixley in the movie, and she's one of the love interests for the kids in the movie. She was in Wonder as well, which is actually funny because she was in Wonder, and the kid that likes her in the movie is the same kid from Wonder that they were both in the movie together, which is, I find that kind of cute. We have Brady Noon is the other child. His name is Thor in the movie, which I found really cool that they named him Thor. He was in Boardwalk Empire, and so far that's all I see is Boardwalk Empire and Good Boys. And I'm trying to find, yes, that's his name. Keith L. Williams is the other kid in the movie. He's from Last Man on Earth. I know I've seen him before. He's from Last Man on Earth. He's in the Goldbergs. He's in Kidding. He's been in a lot of stuff as well. And so the kids are Thor, Max, and Lucas. And Lucas is Keith L. Williams, Thor is Brady Noon, Max is Jacob Tremblay. They make up the Beanbag Boys, which is their name in the movie. He'll tell you why. I'm not going to spoil it for you. Basically, this movie is, what happens is the Max is the popular-ish kid. They all hang out together, but he gets invited by the popular kids to go to this kissing party. I don't remember this stuff when I was younger. I don't know. But they had a kissing party. Supposed to be girls there, blah, blah, blah. He talks them into inviting his other friends, which is Lucas and Thor. They decide that they want to learn how to kiss. You know, you see from the trailer, they look it up online, not looking up how to kiss, but they look up other stuff that doesn't help at all. They try to watch their neighbors kiss, and this is where it comes in, where everything goes wrong. They take the drone, and then so they're trying to obtain the drone, get the drone back, and they skip school, which they're good boys. They've never done that before. Uh, so that's kind of how the movie is very similar to like Superbad was about going to a party for the end of high school. Booksmart is about the end of high school going to a party. This movie is about going to a party for a bunch of 12-year-olds. It's literally like the same element, but 12-year-olds dealing with the same type of adult stuff, but they're 12-year-olds. So at first, I'm not really big into stuff like that. Putting kids in situations like that, or like adult humor mixing with childish humor. Like, I don't like that. Like stuff like Borderlands, anything. Like, I like stuff to be the way it is. Like, don't try to be kiddie and adult at the same time. But I don't let my personal biases knock movies. So Good Boys, to me, I'm going to watch it anyway, even though this is not something I usually care about. Someone else I loved in the movie is Midori Francis is her name. She's from Ocean's 8. She was in Gotham, Younger. She did a great job in this movie. She is the friend of Molly Gordon's character. Molly Gordon's character's name is Hannah. It doesn't have Midori Francis' name. I forgot. But her and Molly Gordon, did a great job together as the two friends. Being in the movie, their situation with the boys, and then the way it ends was great too, seeing how they fit in, which I kind of foresaw it anyway, but it was cool that it still played more to what it was. The movie is definitely funny. I didn't laugh at everything, but my theater was jam-packed. I was in one of the huge theaters for Studio Movie, like the bigger one that they have. And it was jam-packed. It was a full house. There was a lot of people cracking up. They were laughing so hard. Everybody else seemed like they really enjoyed the movie. I really enjoyed it. It's not as funny as Superbad. Superbad is one of the funniest movies to me. That movie's hilarious. It's not as deep as Booksmart, but it's still a good movie. Like, it's not bad by any means. I'd say it's great. The only thing I think that was a negative for me for the movie is the fact that they were 12-year-olds. So I could kind of understand the stuff they were dealing with, some of the jokes, why they were, like, I could understand most of it. But some of it was a disconnect because it wasn't as relatable to me anymore because I'm older. I'm double that age now. But I understood a lot of it. And I think that's the only, I don't even say that's a negative. It's just the only non-relatability, like the only disconnect that I had with the movie. But to me, it was not a bad movie at all. It's not that long. It's only like an hour and something, like 30, 20, 40 minutes, somewhere around there. It was definitely worth the time. I enjoyed the movie. It's definitely, like I said, it's not as deep as Booksmart, not as funny as Superbad, but it's a good middle. It's 12, middle-aged to be an adult. It's a middle-aged movie, middle quality movie. Like, it was definitely, I can see, like, have you ever seen some movies where you're like, why is this in theaters? And then you see some movies where, like, okay, this does deserve to be in theaters. Good Boys, I can see why it's in theaters. It deserves to be in theaters. There's going to be some people that be like, oh, man, this is great. So, definitely a watch it. I feel like you'll enjoy it. I enjoyed it enough. There was a lot of people that enjoyed it way more than me. They were laughing. I feel like you guys will enjoy it as well. If you watched it, just give it a chance. If you like those movies, like I said, it's not as great as those movies, but it's up there. It's still in that. It's up to par. It's not like the bastard child or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Not like the black sheep or the outcast of the movie. It's up there. It's dealing with 12-year-olds, so it might not be as relatable to most people. But Good Boys was definitely worth watching. August 16th is when it comes out. It's a whole month from now. But thank you guys so much for your continued support and your time. And thank you guys. Don't forget to like, dislike, comment, subscribe, share. I'm gonna probably do the giveaway for Lion King. When I get to Lion King is probably when I'll do it. Go see Good Boys. Thank you guys so much for your time and your continued support.